If you're a Democrat like me, you're probably dreading 2024. We're about to go through another toxic election season, only for us to have to get ready for another one in 2026. I'm especially not looking forward to having to vote for one of these guys either. But as a Democrat, why would I be voting for these guys and not for Biden? Well, I want to say which candidate Biden faces in the general election. So while in November I'll be voting for Biden, this March I'll be voting in the Republican primaries. The Republican primaries are more competitive than the Democratic ones, so if you're watching this video, I'd encourage you to register as either unaffiliated or Republican so you can vote in those primaries. In my home state of North Carolina, unaffiliated voters get to vote in whichever primary they want to, but I double check your state's voting laws to see what you should do. So that leaves people like us with a new question. Who do we choose? Which one of these crappy options is the least crappy for us? In this video, I'll try to help you make that decision. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to like and subscribe. It should only take a couple of seconds, it's free, and you can always change your mind later. It really helps people like me who come from a very underrepresented side of the media. For starters, let's take a look at our options. We've got Nikki Haley and Donald Trump. Oh, and Ryan Binkley, I guess? But he's pulling at less than 1%, so I don't want to talk about him. Donald Trump has very obvious downsides. He doesn't care at all about our democracy, and his policies would actively destroy America. It's not like this is a secret either. Project 2025 is a public plan. So with this being the case, why the hell would we even consider him? Well, he's almost certainly the easiest candidate for Biden to beat in the general election. Trump is uniquely toxic. He might be leading in the polls now, but once he gets back in the public eye, you can be assured that he'll dip significantly. In fact, one of the reasons why I'm currently predicting Biden will win in 2024 is because Trump will be the nominee. Simply put, this guy is a loser. He got lucky in 2016 and then single-handedly caused the Republican Party losses of 2018, 2020, and 2022. I don't really see that streak dying now, but at the same time, nothing is guaranteed. Trump still has a good chance of winning, and we shouldn't underestimate him. Here's my main problem. How am I supposed to tell conservatives that they should vote for Biden over Trump to save our democracy if I'm not willing to vote for a candidate that will uphold our democracy just because they have a better chance of beating Biden? Now, it's possible that preserving our democracy isn't important for you, by which all means vote for Trump, but I cannot in good faith vote for him. And so that leaves us with Nikki Haley. To be honest, I'm not stoked to be supporting her. She's pro-life, supports expanding Florida's Don't Say Gay bill, and can't acknowledge that slavery was the cause of the Civil War. She supports term limits, which if you've watched my previous video, you'll know are very bad. She can recognize there is climate change, but she's also firmly committed to doing nothing about it. But even with all those negatives, she's probably still the best of the bunch, even if that's not saying much. She might be a neocon, but honestly, I prefer that than the guy who wants to end our aid to Ukraine. At the very least, I trust her to support democracy, which is more than I can say for anyone else running in the GOP primary. At the end of the day, you should look at each candidate's platform and make the decision for yourself. I've attached the platforms for all the candidates we've spoken about today in the comments, so make sure to check that out. If you disagree with me or feel like I left anything out, feel free to leave a comment and I'll do my best to respond. If you enjoy the video, I'd strongly encourage you to like and subscribe. These conversations are important to have, and I'm always going to keep pushing to find the right and the clear answers. Thanks for watching.